Hello there voting fans, it's time to vote because I have a straw poll for you linked in the description where you can pick various things that you'd like to see me do an abridged commentary on next. It's just a list of games and you can click on all the ones that you're interested in, and really that's about it. And for the rest of this video I'll just quickly run through it to see if there's anything else I need to say about them. The first one is Total War Medieval 2 with the Thera mod. That's some kind of mod where it has a different map, and it has loads of factions based on different cultures from different time periods in Earth history. Basically it's just a fantasy thing and it's weird or something. That could be a breath of fresh air, but I haven't played it. Next is Total War Warhammer 2, as either the Dwarves or the Skaven, the Dwarves being the one that I wanted to play, the Skaven being the most requested. We'll decide which one it will actually be down the line. Next is Total War Napoleon. Haven't really played much of Total War Napoleon's main campaign. Well, I've played it as Sardinia, I've never played it as a real faction. Presumably there are some good mods out there and stuff, and it'll just be a pretty standard kind of campaign. Then there's Total War Shogun 2 with Fall of the Samurai, another one that's been requested a few times. I have played that a bunch of times already, so it'll probably be with some kind of interesting mod to make it a bit different. Don't really know what, but if it gets some votes, we'll look into it. Then Total War Troy is the final Total War option on here, because I'm pretty sure that's going to be actually coming out soon. I don't actually remember. I might get early access or get the entire game for free or something. So if you want to see a full campaign following on from my preview campaign earlier, then vote for that one. Next up, Stellaris. Obviously I'm already playing Stellaris right now and making a narrative on it, but I could also do something different with it and just make a commentary. It'll have to be something kind of opposite to how I'm playing it at the moment. I was thinking maybe some kind of devouring horde where we just try and kill everyone, no questions asked. Next is Company of Heroes 2, a World War II strategy game that I'm told is very popular. I've actually never played it, I've owned it for many years, so I could give it a play and find out what happens. Then there's Dawn of War 2, which uses the same game engine I think as Company of Heroes 2, the Warhammer game, or maybe even Dawn of War 1. I've played those a few times ages ago, not on this channel, but if you want it to be on this channel, vote for that one. Then another Warhammer option that came to mind. I've got Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. It's some kind of XCOM-like game. I don't really know anything about it, but again, I've bought it, it's in the backlog, so I can bring it out if you want to see that. Next is Valkyria Chronicles 1 or 4, the squad-based anime World War II things. I like them, and if you like them, vote for these. Then it's Nobunagas Ambition, which is a series of like sandbox strategy games from the Sengoku Jidai in Japan, the Shogun 2 setting. I've got one of them, Sphere of Influence, but I think there's a newer one. Whatever the case is, I'll look into it more if you vote for it. The next choice is another broad category, a civilization game. The abridged commentary format would be pretty suitable for talking through a civilization match, because so much of it can be cut out. It can really be shortened down to just the highlights quite well, I think. So that's that. Then Hearts of Iron 4. That's another game that I own but haven't played, so you can make me play it by voting here, although I feel like it's complicated or something, so maybe it would be a disaster, but you can witness the disaster with me if you like. Then Command & Conquer Remastered, that came out recently, or this year at some point, and I remembered I used to play Command & Conquer in the good old days on Windows 98, so I thought maybe I could actually go back to that, since that is a pretty open strategy game with a lot of decisions to make and stuff to talk about. After that, it's XCOM 2 Long War. I already tried and failed to do the XCOM 2 Long War campaign. I think maybe it sucked, I can't remember what I thought of it, and I can't remember what went wrong, but I could go back and look again if people are interested. Then it's Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth, the classic Lord of the Rings strategy games, following on from my current High Elves campaign. I've got both 1 and 2, although I haven't played 2, so if you're interested in seeing those games, vote right here. With the final option on the list, what I'm talking about there is taking games that are coming out as they come out, playing them for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours or something, and making a less than 1 hour abridged commentary on what happened as a means of providing impressions, review stuff, and some gameplay commentary. So a little bit like what I did with that Troy video recently. And yes, it would be something like an impression series. I was thinking of doing that because it might be popular in general. It might be a way to appeal to people outside of my own subscribers and stuff. But maybe you don't want me to, and I haven't really made any particular decision on that. So if you think that would be interesting to see videos about things as they release, but probably only 1 or 2 on each one, then vote for that option as well. In this vote, I'm going to be picking at least 2 campaigns from it, and I'll be picking from essentially the top half. I won't guarantee it'll be the winning thing or something, but I'm going to use my discretion and pick things I think will be most interesting, searching mainly in the top half to top third of this table. So vote for your favourites and get them near the top, and they'll be more likely to happen in real life. I guess that's all you need to know. Vote now, and the next Abridged campaign will start once I've made a decision from the list and filmed it enough to start making the campaign, basically. I'll see you in the future.